Todd Goldstein does join us from the Kangaroos. Welcome, Todd. Thanks for being here.
No, thanks for having me.
Big season ahead for the Kangaroos and high expectations as well around your footy club.
Yeah, I think that comes when you make 2 prelims in a row, and I think we learned a lot from those 2 performances. And I think obviously got to aim high and want to go that next step and win a premiership.
Great year last year, Todd. Look, I think you've got it all. Nice finisher in front of goal. Your ruck work's been absolutely superb. What are the areas you're trying to fine-tune? I mean, I think you're the most important player. I think Brett Harvey is he's just signed an extension for 12 years. But I think you're the most important player. What are you trying to work on to get better?
Yeah, I think it's still having the impact around the ground. I think last year I was able to get close to 15 touches a game, but even that can go higher and just have more influence in the contest. I think my ruck work has generally been thereabouts most years, but it's that impact and finding more ways to be involved, whether it's in my follow-ups with tackles and blocks and things like that, or whether it's more marks and actual possessions.
Goldie, you ruck most of the time anyway in a game, nearly close to 100. Is there going to be any change for you with the interchange cap at all, or is it just business as usual for yourself?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we haven't gone too much. We'll have to see how this week goes, but I think I may lose 1 or 2 of my rotations, which isn't really fair since I get 4 at max a game. But I don't think it'll make too much difference to me. I think I'll still be playing that 90 to 95%. I think the exciting part will be you might see a few more one-on-one contests in the forwards and backs. So that might bring back the old days, but other than that, I don't think it'll impact me too much.
And with North Melbourne, finishing off the year hasn't been a problem. 2 prelims in a row, but you have been slow starters. I heard Brad Scott say you've really worked on doing it differently this year. What does that look like, though?
Yeah, I think the way we've gone about our training, we've thrown in a few more intra-club games. I think for the last few years we haven't really played too many actual intra-club games. They've been more just a couple of quarters here and there during our training sessions, whereas this year we've actually set up for a proper match, and everyone's done their routines, got used to doing their routines early, and I think we feel like we've done everything we can to perform round 1, and we're going with great confidence.
Don't want to bring that up again, Richo, but it's the last 6 games in round 1 that you've lost. It's the last.
It is a trend.
Oh, it's a massive trend. So you've got to rectify that. Obviously, going to that next step later on in the year, you need to stitch these ones up.
Yeah, definitely. I think the last couple of years we've really made a fair bit of pressure on ourselves. I think we've started 3 and 7 and things like that. Really had a lot of work to do that second half of the year, and we've been lucky enough that we were able to get that job done. But we really need to make it a lot easier. And I think to see a 1-0 come Sunday would be a nice surprise, a nice change.
And then obviously at the other end of the season we talk about the preliminary finals and trying to rectify that situation, but it's hard not to come back to the fact that it is really difficult to win a flag. It's an 18-team competition. A preliminary final is pretty good effort. How do you take it to the next level in such a tight, highly competitive space?
Yeah, I mean, obviously you want to finish. If you can finish top 4 and get that week off, that makes a massive difference, and not have to travel to Perth would have been nice. But I think we showed last year. I mean, we're up by 20 points at quarter time and kept West Coast goalless in that first quarter. So we played almost a perfect first quarter. We just didn't quite capitalise on the scoreboard. So we did a lot of good work, and it's just we just got to keep, I think, believe in what we're doing, and it does work come finals. So it's just trying to start the season well and hopefully making the job easier for ourselves.
All right, let's transition into the game which is coming up on the weekend. It is the Kangaroos and the Adelaide Crows. Etihad Stadium, 7:25, the bounce of the ball. We've heard from Eddie Betts. We've got Todd Goldstein with us now. And what do you make of the Crows, Todd?
Yeah, I mean, it's obviously difficult to know what to make of the NAB Cup games. You don't know whether they're trialling things or if that's how they're intending to play. But I think they're obviously got an unbelievable forward line and led by Eddie and Big Tex. But even their midfield with you think losing Patrick Dangerfield, and they're going to lose a lot. But the likes of Sloan and Scotty Thompson in there, I don't think there's too many weak links. So we know we're going to be up against it, and I think it's just about we just need to win the ball in the contest.
Your battle with Sam Jacobs will be crucial. He is a really, really good ruckman. How do you go against him normally?
Yeah, I really enjoy playing against Sam. We've had a number of good battles over the years, and I think we were both in the same draft. He was almost came to North Melbourne as well. So we've had some good battles. He's obviously a good marker. Gets used around the ground a lot. So it definitely makes me have to keep on my toes. I can't just run forward knowing he's not going to use. He's a pretty dangerous player. So yeah, definitely keeps me on my toes. Daniel
Wells, mate, how's he tracking? Look, how's his pre-season gone? And I just think such an important player with yourself and Boomer.
Yeah, he's had a great pre-season to this point. I think touch wood that he gets through tomorrow's session, all good, and he'll be right to suit up. But it's obviously, without trying to put too much on Wells, everyone knows the quality player that he is.
Absolutely.
And, he's a new recruit guy, isn't he?
Exactly. It's an extra draftee. We got having him back, and hopefully we can keep him on the park, and that goes a long way to rectifying how we go in the finals, because having him in the prelim last year would have been mighty handy.
Yeah. Well, a huge season ahead, Todd. Thank you so much for coming down to the Telstra Store today and being with us. We really appreciate it. Good luck.
Thanks a lot.
Todd Goldstein with us from the Kangaroos.